Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night Smackdown review. The 1,000 days of Roman Reigns as the undisputed Universal WWE Champion, where the fuck. So that was the big thing of the show. The show mostly was just boring. You know, that was the only thing to care about, unfortunately. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you let's say this, like the last 30 minutes was basically just that, and that was like the best part of the show. How is it that 30 minutes? That 30 minutes was better than anything from that show tonight. What does that tell you about a character? What does that tell you about a story? Like, don't get me wrong, I complained like lately about the bloodline shit. And I do think there is part of the reason why, it's reasonable reasons to argue why sometimes the bloodline storyline could be hit and miss. But no doubt about it, it is definitely one of the best storylines modern day. It's definitely one of the best storylines currently in wrestling. One of the best storylines in the modern day. Yes, unfortunately, you know, with Roman Reigns' current reign, Seth Rollins being the world champion on Raw takes away from it. And it also takes away of the supposed undisputed championship. When literally Roman Reigns, how is he the undisputed champion when now you have a Raw world champion? You know what I mean? But whatever. And you know, and also because of that, that does take away from Roman Reigns' prestige as a 1,000 days champion. And not just that. Just basically, you know, so even like, you know, him, but whatever. You know, Roman Reigns as a character and his story with the bloodline is really going well. It's definitely the best thing going on today, and the last 30 minutes of SmackDown basically proved it. Okay. Grab your Coca-Cola, drink them in the sleep. We'll Spy Miss Bitches go, oh shit. And we're also going to talk about the new, more in-depth thoughts, and kind of like a little rant about the new WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. So I did make a video reacting to it, and good thing I kind of reacted, and thank you for everyone who watched that video, which was like basically a short. That fucking title, man. What a joke. What a fucking joke. And it's like, what's the point of it calling you the Undisputed Champion? And also, like, the main thing is, now we're wondering, what is the lineage of the title? Are the titles merged now? What is the lineage of the title? Because there was rumors that, again, we're getting a new Universal Champion, and that could always change. What does that mean? Does that mean that we're getting legit a new Universal Champion, like they're combining the titles? What does that mean? We're actually gonna, we're gonna combine titles, merge them into finally just being one, which they should just done anyways. Again, in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of having two world championships on Raw and SmackDown. You should have just honestly, like, maybe just wait till Roman loses the title, and then you could have had two champions on Raw, and you could have done some merging shit. You know what I mean? Which I would be less angry of. And I would probably honestly rather just that fucking title that Seth Rollins had. That would be the main title that they have for WWE. Now we probably see which is the better looking title, that's for damn sure. And again, still, even with a new Undisputed Universal Championship, the supposed big gold, the World Heavyweight Championships actually does look better than the fucking title that they debuted tonight. Just fucking lazy. Just fucking lazy. But the thing is, that there was like news like about that. It was like news of like the new title, but it's like news of like, honestly, I'm not surprised that it's late. I'm not surprised that it's the same title. I'm really not. Just by, if you could see when they had the title cover up, you could tell the title looked the same, basically. Just by the figure. It looked the same. It legit looked the fucking same by the fucking shape of the title. It looked the fucking same. So I was not surprised that they fucking had a similar looking title, and just fucking pathetic. But I am questioning is, like, what is the lineage of the title? Are we continuing the actual fucking WWE title lineage, or for some reason we're catching consider? Because again, this is 1,000 Day of Roman Reigns as champion. What does that fucking mean? And they said a new Universal title. What does that mean for the WWE title? Do we actually, are they not fucking continuing the lineage of the actual WWE title? That's the problem with now having two different world championships and these lineage bullshit. It fucks up the lineage. It fucks up the fucking continuation, whatever. The main thing is, I just hope this does not mean that in some fucking stupid shape, way, or form that the WWE title, the lineage from the past 60 years that built this company, for some reason they dropped that lineage. Because that would be fucking retarded. Which people were like speculating on about this show. So, anyways, grab your Coca-Cola, drink my these 5 minutes, bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Cheers, motherfuckers. Wait, let's talk about the title for a little bit before I start the Smackdown review. But I mean, I could get to it, but I want to talk about the title. So, the title was basically, and I'm going to show it right here. I already showed it before on my previous video, but this is what the title looked like, or looks like. Ah, boy, come on. Hold on a second. Come on. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, come on. I'm trying to fucking showcase this fucking title. So the 30 title, whatever. Come on. My stupid laptop is fucking slow. Oh boy. This is very, I don't know why this happens. Anyway, so hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, almost getting it. Almost. Come on. Okay. This is the new WWE title, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, and hopefully the lighting gets a little better. Come on. As you see, the title is basically the same. It's the fucking shitty big logo, but, you know, with the gold in the backing. The logo does look a bit more darker because they add like black gems or whatever. But this is like definitely like this is what the title looks like. So yeah, as you see, Roman Reigns holding the title. It's the black strap. It's basically the WWE World Heavyweight Championship or the WWE title, like the WWE title with the big logo, but you put the gold in the back, which basically what should have been all along if you think about it. That should have been the title all along. Like, I don't know why not, but whatever. That should have been the title all along. Like, it should have had like a gold background to it. Well, I like that part. It's just, wow, this company got so fucking lazy. People were speculating, oh, we're going to get the Winged Eagle rendition, or we're going to get the rendition of an Undisputed Championship. You really think WWE's going to do that? Like, I'm surprised they even put the effort they did for the World Heavyweight Championship. But they still slap a fucking logo. Well, my God. Can WWE just be any more lazier than ever, huh? And don't let me do bullshit, oh, it's about branding, blah, blah, blah. I fucking get it. But here's the fucking thing, people. You know, guess what? Did you guys not forget that when, like, Aaron Rodgers, I believe, won the fucking Super Bowl, he had the World Heavyweight Championship instead of the fucking W spinner? Just saying. But again, the main thing is, again, I hate the logo. I hate the current WWE logo. I always hate it. I hate it under the title. I hate that it's big. You could barely see the Undisputed Championship banner. So yeah, instead of World Heavyweight Championship or Universal Championship, it has Undisputed Champion, which I do like. But, you know, I do like this title better than the World Heavyweight Championship and whatever, or definitely Universal Championship. But boy, does the World Heavyweight Championship look way better than this. And I complained about the World Heavyweight Championship. That's the sad thing. We're going to look at that title more better because it's less ugly than this. But the title honestly kind of looks ugly. Okay? It kind of does. You know, so much for the hype. You know, so much for people expecting, you know, again, like, in the end of the day, are you really that surprised? I'm not surprised. And this is like, wow, it's the same fucking shit. Like, WWE's just so fucking lazy, aren't they? It doesn't even look like a good title. It's not a good, the way the fucking format of the title, it doesn't look good in my opinion. You know, I'm not a big fan of the big logo. And I'm sorry, you can't even barely see Undisputed Champion. And again, great, it's just the fucking, it's the same shit. It's the same old shit. The fucking title, like I said in the video prior to this, it looked like honestly a McDonald's logo. It honestly looked like a championship that if you like fucking turn the fucking W to an M, it could be the McDonald's championship. In all honesty, it could literally be the McDonald's championship because it has like McDonald's colors and shit like that. I don't know. That's the fucking title. It's the same fucking shit. They can't do something like unique, can't have good looking titles. Like, what's wrong with having a good looking title? You know? Why not actually have titles that inspire people to want to win the fucking title? Looks good. You know? Why can't you have a title that looks good? And why do we gotta have this shitty side plates? I'm tired of the shitty side plates. Some people say it's money, but like here's the thing. With that analogy, that's why they create making new titles. Because I'm like, okay, then how about this? How about make new titles? Is there a problem to make a good-looking title? I understand because people are stupid. They have these stupid collections that they'll buy any shitty title, no matter how bad it looks. They'll even buy the 24/7 championship or whatever the fuck. But for real, do you guys not understand that these titles don't look good, and you're the reason why they keep these titles? It honestly is part of the fucking modern wrestling fans' fault too, because they're buying these shitty looking titles. That's the fucking problem. Part of it is the Sparky fans. Part of it is also fucking the modern WWE fans. It's because shit like this, why they won't get better. You know what I mean? And why they fucking keep doing this shitty side plate bullshit. I hate that WWE titles nowadays have shitty side plates instead of an actual side plate and having a name plate instead. Oh, but you know what? It made money. Okay, but that bullshit about personalized time. Why not? If you want to give a champion a personalized championship, look at guys like Stone Cold that had a personalized championship. Cena had a personalized championship. Edge with his radar spinner. Can you not give them maybe personalized titles? That's where you can make a little money for that shit. You do your stupid gay ass signature series titles. You can't do that shit. I don't fucking know. Whatever. I don't know. That's my. In the end of the day, I'm not a big fan of the new title. At least it's one. But again, I would have rather had this at least than just now we have two different world champions. Like, great. Now we have whatever. I mean, in the end of the day, it's a lose. I mean, it's a win-lose situation. At least Roman just had one title, but it does spark some questions that what does that mean for the WWE title's lineage? What does that mean for the Universal title lineage? Do they at least merge it, which I hope they do, and then it's just the WWE title is like ongoing? But obviously, like, what does that mean for Roman Reigns as the undisputed? Because he won the fucking Universal Championship. That's why he's 1,000 days. Which you could say, why not? Maybe you could merge it and then it just carry on the lineage of the WWE Championship and. You know, maybe he is the 1,000-day champ and whatever. He's been champ for 1,000 days. He's continuing with, but this time with the WWE title. I don't fucking know. Some bullshit like that. In the end of the day, just that's the problem. Like, you're having these new titles nowadays, and it just fucks up all the bullshit. I don't know. This is why you just gotta stick to one world champion, people. Whether you're a part-timer or full-timer, I'd rather just be one champion both shows. You know, I don't know. Just my fucking opinion. But in my honest opinion, like, wow, does the World Heavyweight Championship look way better than compared to these titles now? I would, again, that's the title I would say that Roman should honestly have had. Or it should have been a title on both shows, whoever's the fucking champion to defeat Roman. You know, because I am a far believer that, like, honestly, they still, like, really two world champions. And also, it kind of takes away the logic of the idea of him being the undisputed champion. So you're undisputed champion, yet you're fucking, I don't know, yet you're fucking... You know, you only have one champion. There's another world champion around. Like, how does that make any fucking sense? I don't fucking know. But that's the fucking world championship. Anyways, well, let's move on. So SmackDown started with a video package with Roman Reigns as the 1,000 days champion. I did miss the first 10 minutes of SmackDown. I saw that on YouTube, the opening segment. Well, not opening, it was the video package of Roman Reigns as 1,000 days, narrated by Paul Heyman. Great video package. They mentioned CM Punk, they mentioned Daniel Bryan, even though they're not in the company anymore. You know, he mentioned all his opponents and all the other historic title reigns and shit like that. You know, hey, it was a well done video package. Well done to celebrate 1,000 days as champion, and yeah. So you know, it was alright. You know, it was a good video package. Well done, well fucking done. Definitely good narrated by Paul Heyman. But then Austin Theory came out and cut some stupid promo that I'm gonna be the United States champion for how many days and blah blah blah, some gay shit. And then it leads to like the first match, which was a long, boring match, like no story, no reason at all. Not do I care. Oh wow, fucking Austin Theory and Pretty Deadly, they defeated Sheamus and the Brawling Brutes, or the Brawling Brutes in general. I don't care. This match was longer than it needed to be. There's no real story, not intriguement of this match. So I didn't fucking care. Then like, oh, we mentioned AJ Styles. It's AJ Styles' birthday. He's like disappointed to win the championship, or he's disappointed the club or the OC, whatever. But you know he's all gloomy, whatever. You don't become champion again, style. You know all that some stupid fucking thing. Then the OC, they defeated the Shit Row. Shit Row's not going to probably last for like a long time. They're going to probably get released, watch. They're like they're not going to last. Especially there's like rumors they're going to do like the whole like releasing. They're going to release like people, so you know whatever. Who gives a shit in the end of the day. We do get mentions of Roman Reigns title defenses or whatever. It's a story title reign. They did show like a video package of him. They did show a little bit of a recap of him and Lesnar in the Last Man Standing match. It then is announced that, oh, Seth Rollins having an open. Can you stop with the fucking open challenge? So great. This is the Royal Heavyweight Championship, and now we're doing the open assholes, open challenge to Nation. This is the World Heavyweight Championship, and yet they're doing an open challenge. To be fair, apparently Damian Priest challenged Seth Rollins and says, yeah, you know, it's been a long time to talk about defending our Raw World title. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to be open challenge, and you can challenge me, Damian Priest. Ha, ha, ha. I don't know, something like that. All I know is that Damian Priest, oh, wow, that match is happening, got announced. But again, so really, Seth Rollins is doing an open challenge as the world champion. This is the problem with fucking babyface champions or modern babyface champions, whatever they win. Like, it's even happening in AEW too. And the fact is having world champion is stupid. Like, every time when a mid-card, whenever a babyface wins like a mid-card championship, like a US championship or the card championship, is always, they open assholes, open challenge to Nation. It only worked with Cena people, okay? It only worked with Cena because it was, like, unique and whatever, and, you know, he's John Cena just basically burying all the fucking people, which I enjoyed. Because who the fuck can show up these fucking talents? But great, really, fucking open challenges, they're just ripping off Cena, and it's like, you're devaluing the talent, and just, like, it's just an excuse for not building up stories. Again, what is really the story between Damian Priest and Seth Rollins, besides what happened this past Monday? Is this gay shit? It's a waste of time. Why should I give a shit that fucking Seth Rollins is facing Damian Priest? And you really think that I'm gonna believe that Damian Priest has a chance to beat Seth Rollins after he just fucking won as an open challenge? And there's no build? Like, come on. And by the logic of an open challenge, everybody should be fucking wanting to face Rollins like they're even doing on NXT with the North American Championship. Right? Like, everybody want to like fucking crawl in whatever. But again, that's stupid. That's not what the world title should be. The world title should be fucking for the main eventers, the top stars. Damian Priest, like or not, is not a main eventer yet. Or he's not a main eventer. What are you doing? Like, come on. By logic, honestly, Finn Balor makes more sense, in a way. I don't fucking know. But at the end of the day, it's just, everything is stupid. You're just doing this gay open challenge without building any stories because you guys are lazy as fuck. You guys don't bother, you don't know how to make storylines too, that's a problem. God damn. Then Grayson Waller effect happens with Asuka. And then it just became so fucking stupid. All the smarts were basically jizzing over this because, oh, Kari Sane, come out, whatever her fucking name was. Fucking Io Sky. All the smarts were just like, Because Japanese, because again, that's what smarks are. Smarks are fucking weird. Whenever they see Japanese bitches, they think it's the greatest thing. They act like Japanese women interacting so fucking cool for some dumb fucking reason. It's like, you guys don't understand what the fuck they're saying. Why you guys are excited for this? Oh yeah, but then I realized, oh yeah, because you guys are a bunch of fucking weird anime nerdy fans that don't know shit about wrestling. Y'all fucking weird. That's the fucking reason. Like, you can't even understand what they're fucking speaking. And yet you're excited for this. She comes out, then fucking Bailey, then fucking shot. It basically became a shit blender. Shits, black cards, we take shits and whatever. Lacey Evans and Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega mentioned how I was so close to being. So basically, this is about losers. Like, it's about losers coming out, and they, you know. I thought Money in Bank supposed to be like the top contenders, right? Same thing with fucking like the Money in the Bank for the men. It's like all the jobbers are like, what? Where's the main eventers? Where the fucking the semi? Like, it's like, I understand you're trying to build new talent, which seems like they're doing, but it's like you're picking all the lame talent to fucking be in the Money in the Bank. It's not like cool people who are established, or even former main event people. Like, come on, like who fucking cares? Then Bianca Belair attacks Asuka. She's like, no way, I don't fucking care. So Zelina Vega defeats Lacey Evans even though she got knocked out before the match. I don't fucking know. LA Knight defeats Montez Ford to qualify the men's Money in Bank. I know all the smarks or even like some fans around this circle of the YWC, the IWC were saying that, you know, LA Knight should win. It's like, listen, I like LA Knight, but I'm sorry. It's too early for LA Knight to win. He just got on the main roster. Like, how about with LA Knight, or again, that's the problem with all these wrestlers. How about build them up first before giving them the title? Whatever happened to fucking all these wrestlers going through the mid card, establish themselves as mid carders, and then you have them become main event? Because again, the same bullshit happened with Nakamura, happened with fucking even like all these other wrestlers that you try to push and give them the title right off the bat. Heck, Sheamus, you give him the world title right off the bat, and it didn't amount to anything much, and then you give him mid-card championships. That's a problem. And same thing with Styles even. I know Smarks, back then pretended to know AJ Styles, but they know AJ Styles, but it's like, it didn't amount much because, again, it's only the Smarks that knew him. He won a WWE title, and he went to the mid-card. Can you not fucking, again, that's the problem. Like, it's like going to be a demotion to them. How about build up the wrestlers first, then you give them the world title win? Why not LA Knight fucking faces Austin Theory for the US title? Why not make him a babyface or something? I don't fucking know. Do something. And again, like, but who should win Money Bank? Well, in my honest opinion, nobody right now. All these people in the Money Bank are jobbers. I'm not saying LA Knight is a jobber. I mean, he's not like a main eventer. That's the thing. He's not credible. Nobody's credible in this fucking Money in Bank. And really, these are the people that are going to be in the Money in Bank? These boring fucks? Like, my God, I'm not excited for this Money in Bank. I'm sorry. I'm really not. It's a bunch of boring jobbers. How is it last year looks more enticing with, like, former fucking stars or something like that? And it's, like, won by Austin Theory who's gay. Like, come on, seriously. Like, come on. And it's like you're limiting yourself to, like, now 6 people. And if you're going to do that, then why not actually have the top stars? Why not actually have people who are legit? The beauty, again, the Money in Bank, the first Money in Bank when you had 6 people, is like they're either upper mid-carders or former main eventers, but they were like the top stars on Raw that, didn't do much, but they're like the top contenders in a way. And that was the beauty of it. Edge was like an upper mid-card that helped actually establish him to be the main eventer. That's why he was perfect to win. I'm sorry, but it's like either too early or it's just like, who fucking cares if this guy wins? Really, like, I want to see Nakamura win the fucking Money in the Bank? Come on. Come on. Same thing with fucking Ricochet? You guys really want me to see? Come on. How is that? Like, come on. They're not credible. LA Knight, it's too early for him, too. Like, he's going to get lost in the shuffle right after he fucking becomes Money in Bank and wins for some reason or whatever time he gets. It's too early for him, people. It's really too early. What's announced for Smackdown next week, some bunch of qualifying matches. So, again, these are qualifying matches without any stories. So great. Again, that's the problem with tonight's show, along with Raw's show. There's a bunch of no story matches. It's just a bunch of qualifier boredom with no stories, and who gives a shit? That's the problem. Why should I give a shit about these fucking matches? Bush versus Baron Corbin. They mentioned Baron Corbin on NXT, but apparently he's still in the Money Bank. Same thing with Mustafa Ali. So what? Oh, but he got free agents. Like, how does that make any sense when they got demoted to NXT? Whatever. Michin versus Bailey. And Shits versus Io Sky, whatever. Butch is going to face Baron Corbin, and Mustafa Ali versus Santos Escobar, whatever. We see backstage that fucking, the LW was happy about Zelina Vega, and then Rey Mysterio like, I love the fans, and I love you both. You both will become Mr. Money in the Bank. I love the fans. Rey Mysterio basically did nothing much, unfortunately. Then, Triple H goes, burn the game. He talks about how, the WWE has had great moments, had great legendary wrestlers over the years. And throughout the lifetime, we had legendary people. In boxing, we had Muhammad Ali. In NBA, we had Michael Jordan. And now, the WWE currently, we have one of the best in the modern era, and Roman Reigns will go couple 1,000 days. The game, and truthfully, he introduced Roman Reigns. And then Roman Reigns is presented, because of his 1,000 reign, gets the new undisputed WWE Universal Championship belt, which, God boy, does not look good. Whatever though. Whatever. And then in the main event segment, which definitely saved the fucking show, Oh yeah, throughout the show, they were Paul Heyman was making sure that the Usos were not going to be there tonight because Roman did not want them to be there. Especially what happened on Night of Champions. Roman Reigns, he was about to say acknowledge me, but then nah, you guys don't need it, whatever, because he says it's already been acknowledged. But then the Usos music hit. The Usos actually are there. They actually show up, and then we get a commercial right after that. Then Roman Reigns tells Jay, kick him. Jay, kick Jimmy. Tells him to kick him in the face, like he did to him and Night of Champions, but he doesn't. Jimmy says he didn't kick him for himself; he did it for his brothers. I did it for Jay. I did it for Solo. I did it so Roman you can understand. You can't just treat them like garbage anymore. And then there has to be respect to bloodline. Else there won't be any more bloodline. And Roman says, Jimmy, you talk like you are in charge. How about you let Solo make his own decisions? And then Solo makes a choice. He's like, Roman is the tribal chief, but the Usos are my brothers. So he sides with them. And then, by the way, the crowd were hot for this match, for this fucking segment. Again, that's the beauty of a good segment. That's the beauty of a good story. And I love, again, this is fucking great. This is fucking awesome. I love this, Roman then yells at Jimmy, and Jimmy Pie faces him, whatever. Roman's about to lose it, but then Jey Uso begs him to stop, whatever. Jey Uso basically trying to play peacemaker. He said, for the bloodline, they gotta make it up. And then Jimmy tells Roman they can still be the bloodline, but gotta work it out. And Roman just has to respect the group. And then Roman hugs, it's very emotional, right? It's very emotional that Roman has the hug. He hugs Jimmy. We have to work together. But then, he's crying, whatever. But then Roman says no, and right after that, Solo does the Samoan spike to Jimmy, and Jay's fucking confused and what the fuck, and he's checking on Jimmy, showing that Solo is he's basically on Roman's side. It's great, it's still good. Kind of like how I've been kind of saying how things should be. Could have been when again, I wanted this honestly to happen at WrestleMania. I would have loved it to happen on WrestleMania. You could have, that would have been fucking great. Like again, like I said, I remember at WrestleMania, you could have done teasing that Roman again, you could even done that again. It could have been reversed. I like that they fucking went with Jimmy to do this, and it builds up to Jay, and eventually that Jay's gonna fucking turn on Roman or whatever. But I like that what they did. Like again, what I would say, like heck, you can be Jimmy or Jay. They get frustrated with Roman based on what happened to the tag title loss. At they basically it's enough about attacking fucking Sammy and Kevin Owens after if they're trying to help Cody at WrestleMania, and then they grow conscience in a way, and it could even be Jay, but then Roman sees it happening, right? He sees it happening, but then he stops him. But then they beat he beats the shit out of Jay or whatever, or Jimmy, whatever. I mean, honestly, it would make sense at the time. It would be Jay. But then Jimmy does what Jay couldn't do, attacks fucking Jimmy with a chair. And that could have left the Solo aligning with Roman. He'll be the true bloodline member, right? And then he comes out, The Rock come. That's basically a similar idea, because Jimmy will always gonna fucking protect his brother too, whatever. But it's it's kind of they're honestly what they're doing already is fucking good. I like what they're doing with Jimmy and Jay. It's good. I love they're focusing on Jimmy right now, and it'll lead to Jay. Eventually, he's gonna do what he should have done a long time ago, as what Jimmy said, right? So yeah, it was great. The main event was great. The segment was great. But yeah, fucking after the Sumo Spike to Jimmy, he's get checked on by Jay, and then Roman, Solo, and Paul Heyman walked off. I think it was either I think it was Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman said last what we're gonna do about Jay, and then fucking Roman says Jay will all come to plans, or he will all fall in line, whatever. Basically saying that he's gonna probably come to his senses to he's gonna obey me, blah blah blah. Overall great ending. Great main event segment. The only thing to give a fuck about this show. Again, I would have loved it if you want to make this show intriguing, make people care. It's you should have opened the show with something either with Paul Heyman, something to lead to the main event segment, something involving the Bloodline members. That way you could have had the good opening and end to ending, Because but again, just the way they booked the show in general, the show, who gives a fuck about literally the first hour and a half? I'm sorry? But again, what does that tell you about literally the main event segment was better than anything on this show, and it wasn't even a match? What does that fucking tell you? Doesn't mean that always you need to have a match to be good about have a good wrestling show. It's not a problem to always have matches. What it should important it'll be building up the matches. This is why I'm looking forward to maybe Money in the Bank. They might do Roman versus Jimmy, which I do hope they do. Honestly, I would love to see Jimmy Uso versus Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank. Hell yeah! Isn't that funny? We kind of thought that was gonna happen 2 years ago in a way. Honestly, that's what should happen. It should happen. Jimmy Uso versus Roman Reigns, and fuck it, SummerSlam, Jay versus Roman. People are saying, "Oh, why not fucking Roman Cody?" Because Cody should be the guy to beat Roman. In my honest opinion, who gives a fuck? I'm not a big fan of Cody Rhodes anyway, so who gives a shit? I don't give a fuck. By the looks of things, I don't even think Cody's the guy anymore. He was never the guy. What am I saying? It's it doesn't seem like he's the guy, or it doesn't even seem like he's gonna be the one facing Roman at SummerSlam anyways. And the only reality, honestly, is he's the only person that makes sense to win Money in Bank. Unfortunately, along with aside from maybe Edge, but they're not even Money in Bank yet, and all these guys are showcasing the Money in Bank is looks like jobbers, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm not gonna fucking care about Money in Bank for that. I'm caring about Money in Bank for the Roman Reigns match, what they do. Because let's be honest, that's the only thing that matters. It just sucks that why they only focus on making shit like that look good instead of other things. I mean, to be fair, let's be honest here, is because it goes to show that the Bloodline are the only intriguing people on the main roster that actually have character and they know how to act. Let's be honest here. Roman is a better actor than a lot of these. That's the thing. The only reason why these storylines work Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's because, like, sure, some booking problems, but, like, the reason why this works is because the acting involved. Okay? They're all great performers. Not just wrestlers, but fucking on-screen personas. That's why this storyline is working. Even if they try to do a storyline with all these other wrestlers, it fails because, let's be honest here, they're not even that great of a performers anyways. That's why, honestly, I don't give a shit about these people on TV. Like, why are they on TV, Why are they fucking even being hired? Just my fucking 2 cents in my idea, you know what I mean? Overall, great ending to the show. Great main event segment. Roman Reigns being 1,000 Days champion, Good for him, it's good stuff. I mean, it would be nice, sure. Like, I would like it, again, like, why not actually have him be on TV? Or, again, he doesn't need, like, just be on every pay-per-view, and that way Smart's willing to complain about, having World Champ on Raw. I mean, whatever. In the end of the day, it does kind of ruin his sort of supposed new title, because, he's not even the undisputed champion, but in the end of the day, him being champ for this long, and being the best part of the show, well-deserved, definitely well-deserved. And definitely a great ending. So that's like my SmackDown review and the whole thoughts of the new World Heavyweight Champion, the new undisputed WWE World Universal Champion, whatever the fuck, the new title. It does not look good in my opinion, and yeah. Who gives a shit about Rampage? Okay, I'm not fucking even mentioning it. I didn't even watch it. I didn't even bother to watch it. Come on. I mean, it's not like I had been watching anyways for a week. I just read the results. But I'm not even bothering wasting my time because it's just a waste of time. I hope it gets low ratings to prove it, and hopefully it'll die. What a joke about Rampage. That's the same show that fucking CM Punk debuted in AEW, and it's just an afterthought. Anyways, that's all I'm saying. Just keep real, get your gains, close, magniciously spam, missing bitches, go oh shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Till next time, peace. Yeah, bye. That's SmackDown for you. Overall, the show was pretty boring, but definitely the main event saved the show. No doubt about it. The main event segment saved the show. Roman saved the show. Great segment. Great. The Bloodline storyline is definitely the best right now. Even though there's hit and misses there, mostly because like Roman's not there and shit like that. But when he's there, when they're focusing on it, now it's getting. That's when the juice is flowing. Is good. You know what I mean? It's good stuff. It's good. It's actually good shit, pal. And guess what? Let's be honest here. Part of the reason why it's good because of Vince McMahon. Did you guys not forget that during when it started, it happened with Vince? So all you guys that hit on Vince McMahon, look what's going on now. I'm not saying Vince McMahon doesn't have his faults, but there you go. Sure, maybe part of it's Triple H too, but hey, look what's going on. It started with Vince McMahon in charge. And yeah, I want to fucking say Vince McMahon's so bad and shit. Like, whatever. Anyway, so I'll say, till next time, peace. Yeah, bye.